So I've been using the iPhone Air for a couple days now, and you know what? I think I'm sold, but before you go and you click on that big beautiful button, you must know after a couple days of using it, I did notice a deal breaker that I know a lot of you guys just are not gonna like. And I'm not hyping this video up, I mean that literally. A lot of you guys will not like this. Let's start with the obvious. This phone is crazy thin, even thinner than the S25 Edge. But see, it's not only thinner than the S25 Edge, it's also just more comfortable due to the rounded corners, which actually gives you the illusion that the phone is even thinner than it really is. No joke, this has got to be the most comfortable iPhone that I've ever used, and I've used all the iPhones from the iPhone 3GS. Yes, I'm that old, but this has got to be the most comfortable phone. Probably phone, not just iPhone, but phone that I've ever used. It is legitimately that good. This phone in person is dramatically more impressive than it is on video. Believe me, I seriously think you guys should go and check this out for yourself because it really does feel like Apple's future. If that future also included not having stereo speakers. Apple, what the heck? What do you mean this phone does not have a bottom firing speaker? No. There's just no way that a front facing top earpiece speaker can sound good, right? Right. Yeah, you're right. Here's a quick comparison against the S25 Edge, which by the way does have 2 speakers and it's only 0.2 millimeters thicker. Have a listen. All right, first let's go ahead and check out the Air. I do have it set to the highest volume. Well, now I do. And now iPhone Air and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Let's go ahead and unbox. And now let's go ahead and try the S25 Edge. Again, we'll make sure the volume is up and we click play. iPhone Air and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Let's go ahead and unbox these bad boys. iPhone Air and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Let's go ahead and unbox because the guy at the Apple Store. So yeah, I mean, in my opinion, the S25 Edge, it just sounds more full compared to the iPhone, as well as a little bit more bass, even though as far as thinness goes, they are pretty much all intents and purposes the same thickness. I mean, a 0.2 millimeter difference ain't really all that. You know, like to me, look, fine. If there's only one camera, that's fine as long as it's a really good camera. But having one speaker is just not fine in any sense of the word. One speaker in a very thin phone. You're obviously not going to have any sort of bass, any mids. It's basically just 100% vocals and highs. And it also kind of crisps up. If you put the volume too high, it'll get a little crackly, you know? That's just disappointing. Again, this is one of those times where you just have to listen for yourself. And I don't mean listen to it like at half volume and say, that's good enough. No. Don't lie to yourself, okay? Don't lie to yourself. Pump that baby up to normal volumes, then have a listen. And I promise you, it just doesn't sound good. I'm sorry. Okay, well, what about the camera? Please, Mark, tell me it's good. It is. The camera quality coming out of the iPhone Air is honestly no joke. Yeah, it only has one lens, unlike your girlfriend's boyfriend, but that one lens is putting in some serious work. Photos look crazy good, and that 2x lossless optical quality zoom that Apple loves to rave about looks really good here as well. Out of the couple days that I've used the phone, the camera definitely has not disappointed me. Now, I think the biggest change, and this is, you're gonna laugh at this one, I think the biggest camera change is on the front. Yeah. Not only did they upgrade it from 12 to 18 megapixels, but it's also a square sensor. This is such a big quality of life improvement. So basically, you have 3 aspect ratios / presets in your selfie camera now. So you can take a punched in photo, you know, your typical selfie. You can do the wide photo, and new for this year, a horizontal photo. You can just change the aspect ratio on the fly. I think this is super, and not only is it convenient, but it also means you won't have to, you know, have your arm and twist your phone horizontally and have your arm in the photo like this when you're taking a horizontal shot. You don't gotta do that anymore. You just take a normal photo, you're nice and centered. Beautiful. Now the battery life has actually been pretty surprising. Look, I was for sure thinking this phone was gonna just absolutely tank when it came to the battery, because I think this thing only has like a 3100 milliamp hour battery in it, if I'm not wrong, maybe even less, honestly. But thanks to the Apple the C1X, yeah, the C1X modem, responsible for all your calls, your data, basically your SIM, right? Your company. It's very, very efficient. So it's not going to be wasting as much energy as something like the Qualcomm modems. And that of course does help your battery life. So for example, on the first day, I ended my battery at around 20%. And on the second day, I did end my battery closer to around 14%. Now, obviously, it's a fresh battery, completely new OS. It's still kind of synchronizing everything up and making sure like it gets optimized to how you use the phone. So it can get even better from here, or it can get even worse. I'll definitely keep my eye out. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really think I was gonna like the phone because I'm not really a big fan of making things thinner if there's going to be compromises, and I just think this phone has quite a few compromises. Like I said, the deal breaker for me, not even the camera. I'm okay with a single camera. It's a really good camera. But the speakers, I mean, oh my God, you know, they are bad. It is what it is. But overall, I really like the phone. Now, will I use it over the 17 Pro Max? No, never, absolutely not. That's not even in the question. That's not even in the room where you ask questions. But it is a really good phone for what it is, and I totally understand why a lot of people are buying the Airs, because it's a new literally, it's a new phone. It's a new form factor. It's the new thing that Apple has done. It's gonna sell well, and I believe a lot of people are gonna like it. But definitely stay around for my full review, and again, the comparison against the S25 Edge. That's coming very, very soon. So subscribe if you haven't already, and if you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely leave that like. And as always, this was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.